afraid that some countries in this third category, the Philippines included, are not ready to be one of the beacons of hope for the destitute economies of the world. I speak in particular of the Philippines, and I speak from the perspectives of a private sector business executive. I fear that we would set a less than ideal example. For unless our country comes together to finally slay the hydra of government corruption that has tormented the Philippines' political economy for so long, then I fear that the recent economic progress that we have seen will not be sustained. It is not merely a four-speed world. National economies, if steered improperly, can in fact swerve off the road and into the ditch of stagnant growth. What matters just as well is who is in the driver's seat. Corrupt government officials, because of conflicting self-interest, will take the wrong turns and select the wrong paths at the expense of national interest. For instance, they will create state projects and programs that serve to funnel tax money that should go to the poor into their pockets with little or no regard for these projects' ultimate benefits to the national welfare or the reduction of poverty. Civil society and private sector groups, including the Makati Business Club, have been criticized for meddling with government affairs. We business persons face an ethical and professional dilemma. When the economy is humming along and business prospects appear bright, do we speak out or stay silent in the name of stability and continued quote-unquote progress? When confronted with credible testimonies of widespread and outrageous corruption. But it only appears a dilemma when one looks at the situation from a short-term point of view. Over the longer run, extensive corruption will put the brakes on the economy's development and progress. In the long run, it is a culture of integrity, truth, and accountability that will serve us well. And using the words of Mr. Wolfensohn, this is precisely why we must all give a damn. Corruption at the highest levels of government poses a major obstruction to the national economy's development. Corruption tends to subvert and destroy the very institutions that would sustain economic progress. For full economic development to take place, a country must first develop the economic, social, political, and legal institutions by which the government and society in general will interact and bring about this momentous change. Institution building can take a generation or more, but what takes a generation to build, corruption can tear down very quickly. Corruption creates economic distortions and inefficiencies by undermining the government's processes of project evaluation and approvals and diverting public investments towards high-ticket, uneconomic projects with huge kickbacks by favoring the well-connected select few, by raising the costs of doing business, and by raising the risk of broken contractual agreements. Third-speed countries such as the Philippines can thus fall back into fourth-speed stagnation if we do not take care to cleanse our political systems of widespread corruption. In our quest to do so, civil society and the business sector cannot be rightly accused of being backseat drivers. Rather, we function as the car's navigator who sits beside the driver, befitting our crucial role as determinants of the optimum route to take. Once a country embarks on its journey towards economic development and higher speed growth, political stability becomes a governing requisite. In order to achieve this